The sci-fi adventure shooter T for God is finally making its way to the official MetaQuest store. We don't have an official date just yet, but it will be coming in the near future. It is available right now on App Lab though, so you can check it out there, and over the coming months it will receive various updates. The T for God has been around for quite a few years. I remember picking it up and playing it via SideQuest in 2019. I don't know if it might have been available even before then, but that's when I picked it up and started playing it. And to this day, it remains one of the most unique VR experiences I've ever had. And what makes it such a true gem is what pushes the boundaries of what VR gaming can achieve. What makes T for God so unique is the ingenious approach to locomotion. So unlike traditional VR games, they rely on teleportation or using the stick to artificially move you. With T for God, you actually use your legs. They call it a non-Euclidean design. This basically means that the game dynamically generates its environment based on the physical space available to the player. So for example, if you're in real life approaching the edge of your play space, the game will generate a corridor that will actually turn you around so that you never go beyond your boundary and can continue walking throughout the whole game. That means if you set your boundary up properly, you'll never have to stop, you'll never have to take your headset off. You can just continuously walk through the whole game using your legs without ever having to use teleportation or artificial stick movement. So this approach to VR gaming is really groundbreaking. There's no need for expensive VR treadmills that tend to have drawbacks of their own, nor do you have to have a massive play space in order to walk around. You can set this up within a reasonable sized boundary and literally just walk throughout the whole game like you would do in real life. It means that the game seamlessly integrates real world movement into the virtual realm. So this not only eliminates the need for teleportation or joystick based movement, but it creates an unparalleled sense of presence and immersion, something I haven't experienced in really any other game to date. And whilst it might not be the prettiest game, it does have a minimalist style. I found that the visuals combined with the ambient soundtrack really gives this otherworldly atmosphere that enhances the sense of immersion despite the plain visuals. And of course, navigating my way through procedurally generated levels, battling against robotic foes with futuristic weapons is a lot of fun. The gunplay is quite satisfying and responsive. There's different weapons you can try out, encouraging you to experiment with different strategies and try to adapt to the ever-changing challenges presented by each new level. Now the playtime of this game varies depending on the difficulty setting and mode, with a standard playthrough taking at least 2 hours, which is of course not that long, but one of the most impressive aspects of T for God is its replayability. So thanks to the procedurally generated levels and the adaptive difficulty, you'll find that no two playthroughs are ever the same. So every time I dive into the game, I find myself faced with new challenges and new discoveries, so it ensures the experience remains fresh and exciting even after multiple playthroughs and sessions. The other big thing with T for God is the customizability. There's a lot here. You can customize not only comfort settings, you can customize the visuals, you can customize the haptic feedback, not only from the controllers, but there are support for things like the haptics and other accessories. Customize the difficulty settings, customize modifiers. There's a lot you can tweak and play with here, which again adds to that replayability factor that I was just talking about earlier. So to wrap up, T for God for me, it represents a true milestone in VR gaming, demonstrating the creative potential of the medium in a way that few other titles have achieved. It has this innovative locomotion system that I've mentioned, in addition to engaging gameplay and an immersive style that creates an experience that's really like none other. It's a real groundbreaking title. So that's why I'm so excited that it will be finally coming to the official MetaQuest store. Like I said, you can also get it on App Lab right now. It should be seeing some major updates in the coming months as well, so I'm looking forward to that. What do you think of T for God? Let me know in the comment section below. That's it for me for now. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and I look forward to catching you in the next one.